There we go. Oh,
That's a thing of beauty. Wait, are we all drinking right now? I'm lost.
you're behind on the times here.
I need to catch up. Catch up, Dave.
Catch
I
up.
decided to bring the Mixology.
Did you? Oh, you did.
Oh, wait, you're not doing Boneyard anymore? He's not sponsoring the show?
It's overrated. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is Drinks First Questions Later with your hosts, Tommy, Ike, and David. Today, you might actually recognize, or not recognize, notice a new face here. This is the lovely and amazing Jules.
Hello.
She's going to be one of our guests for tonight. We are going to be picking up and continuing our conversation about rum.
I'm stoked to be here.
Yeah,
Very
it's
exciting.
super great to have you
Yes.
here.
Just really quick, for the quick fun fact, she is our first female guest.
Fun fact. That's a super fun fact. Yeah.
Girl power.
Shout
Finally,
out.
you're
Girl
welcome,
power.
ladies. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Not the first female on the show, but the first female guest.
The first female guest.
I'm honored.
Yes.
Oh, female on the show too.
Well, this has been on a few times.
She's been mentioned.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, she's our first
If only we
sponsor.
could
There
put
you
a
go, yeah.
face to
Anyways.
that
Yeah.
Lissa Dash, but anyway.
There you go.
Lissa Dash. I love it. One of the things that I like, I mean, full disclosure, just to the panel, I think I've actually told each of you guys this before. Of all of the different spirits that exist in the entire world, rum is the one that I know the least about. Like, full disclosure,
Okay.
I love rum. Here's another fun fact for you, Ike.
Got it.
Rum was the spirit that I used today in the daily special over
Nice.
at Old Town as a tribute to what I knew that we were going to be doing tonight, which is talking about rum.
I saw that, David. Baja
yeah.
Simple. Interesting.
Yeah, it's it was really interesting. I used Cabana Club Blanco Reposado Silver, which in
Blanco
my
Repos.
no, yeah, it's Blanco Reposado. It was the first time I'd ever seen tequila words on a rum bottle.
Did they say that?
Cabana
That's
Club.
interesting.
Yeah, Cabana Club.
Havana.
It said Reposado
What?
Blanco rum. Yeah.
They gave us the wrong bottle. I didn't order that. I swear.
Mislabeling.
I didn't order that.
All right.
But hey, thank you for using it.
Yeah, I used it. It was great. It was a great cocktail. But like I said, though, like I do love rum cocktails. I love me a good mojito. Mojito was my first like bougie cocktail that I ever like ordered at a bar, thinking like, oh yeah, I'm a grown up. I'm gonna order something different than usual, or like I'm not gonna order just like a bourbon and Coke. I'm gonna order
Something with a garnish.
something with a garnish. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly it. So
Yes.
that's my spiel. Like I don't know that much about rum, but I will fake my way to it.
I feel like not a lot of people know about rum. Like we only know like Captain Morgan and just like I could name a list of just like horrible rums that Malibu, right? But then there's like so much complexity to it, and I feel like it's just now kind of starting to become a thing of like aging them, and you know they're actually like making rum from sugarcane, which we'll probably get into a lot later. But yeah, no, it's definitely evolved
Yeah.
from the well, I shouldn't say high school.
Don't convey.
No. Don't do
The
that.
younger days.
We forgot to bring up the
Anyone
we
21 years
forgot to bring up the whole
We should probably do our
yeah.
disclaimer.
disclaimer.
here.
So, real quick, I forgot the disclaimer at the very beginning. I do forget it sometimes, but we here at Drinks First, Questions Later do not condone underage drinking at all. We do not condone drinking and driving. We do not condone the murder of dogs,
I hate you so
and we do
Cats.
not condone the kicking of hobos in sleeping bags.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was a hobo. It's more like a homeless person,
An unhoused citizen.
an unhoused individual.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways,
Unhoused.
yeah.
We're using that
Full
word.
disclaimer. I also skipped right over the whole like first sipper. Like we
Oh yeah.
we haven't talked about what are like you're drinking Modelo. Mike, you're changing it up apparently
usual.
today with a PBR.
What did I do? What did I have last
Ike's
time?
breaking.
Classic.
Yeah. breaking the glass with.
This is a delicacy. Hold on, this is a delicacy in Japan. This is like a high-end beer in Japan. You go there, you pay top dollar for a goddamn PBR.
I feel like you're making that up.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Mic check.
No, I will say this.
Are you serious?
When,
right now?
I'm serious.
when I bartended in Guam, a lot of people, mostly military guys, would ask for PBR.
Are
And
you serious?
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Maybe it's because it's
Because
patriotic.
we didn't have it in Guam.
Did you guys have Coors or like Bud
We had
Light?
Coors and Coors Light. We mostly sold Miller Light.
Miller Light. Okay.
Interesting.
So it could be a delicacy,
It
but
could
not
be.
in these parts.
Interesting. I never knew
Here
that.
it is. This is from a Reddit post.
Oh my
Today
God.
I learned Pabst Blue Ribbon is considered a luxury beer in China. It was China, not Japan.
Wow. Wrong country.
Yeah,
Dude.
whatever.
Take a drink
Get
of
it
that.
together. Yeah. Also, I did just for fun bring along my bottle of Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch
Nice.
bourbon. So, does anybody want some bourbon?
Yes.
We here at Drinks First Questions Later talk about all spirits, but we always drink bourbon.
That's the go-to usually.
Right?
Yes.
Good to know.
More, please.
Please,
Some
sir,
more.
may I
Some
please,
more.
sir?
Can I
Please,
have
sir.
some
May I
more?
have some more?
You get
Yeah.
Wow, dude,
This
Mike.
is, wait, Tommy's pouring, like, Tommy has ice?
Yeah, tell me it's
feel
ice.
like you're
It's old
pouring
ice.
my pour.
Pour some of mine. Pour some. I'm not trying to be stingy.
No.
If anything, I couldn't
No, I-
see.
For Michael.
bourbon.
Here, do
Hey,
that. Do that.
hey,
for
Jules,
Mike.
way to call him out on that. I love that. I
I'm,
love
no, I'm
that.
just kidding.
And David.
That was a dick move. Like, I'm not trying to be a
And
stickler.
As we brought it back,
Wait,
please
I'm,
some more.
I'm not trying to be a stickler over
Hold on, I've got a. That's the wrong button. Where's the rim shot? I know I have a rim shot on here somewhere. There it is.
here. Yeah, that was it. But anyways,
seconds too
this is a delicious bourbon. Cheers to you guys. Drinks first.
Cilantro.
Questions later.
Questions later.
So launch.
Cilantro. Salute. Sante.
This one you can tap loud because here now the mic would be okay.
Oh, Jules, quick question for you. Now that we have drinks, like thorough drinks,
Yes.
when you cheers your friends and then you tap the glass on the table, what does that table tap signify to you?
I have no idea.
No?
And all my friends make me do it, and I'm like, maybe it's a respect thing. I have no idea. I'm just like, I just want to drink it as fast as I can. I don't want to hit it.
I feel
so
you.
I avoid. I don't even tap.
Okay.
Oh, you don't?
I'm a
Okay.
not tapper. I'm an air tapper.
Get out of my house.
Air tap.
It's been a debate.
Air tap sounds cooler.
You should have like get out of my house, but
It's more of like a hover. There you
Fair.
go.
Fair. Well, when we asked that question, it was like one of our first episodes. Like it may have been episode 1 or 2.
I think it was episode 1.
One? Yeah.
Might have been A. Might have been episode A.
When each of us gave our answer, it was each something different,
Yep.
which I thought was actually kind of cool.
Because I'm the one that asked the question because it's an interesting idea. It's like why do you tap? The reason I tap is for all the people that aren't here, potentially either not in this life anymore, carried on, or just friends and family that just aren't here to celebrate or to enjoy a nice beverage with you.
I love
Respect
that.
for that. I just cry.
I do like that though. That's a good answer.
Right? That is a really good answer.
Tommy, what was your answer?
respect to the bar.
Respect to the bar itself. Okay.
Or like the place.
I could see it now. Okay, you guys are twisting my arm.
For me, it was this is a cheers to my friends and to the people that are around me toasting right now. This is a cheers to the bartender who I'm sure would clink if he could.
Yep.
But he's working, and I
Makes sense.
hope and pray that the time comes soon when he gets off and he can have a drink for himself. And this is my cheers to him. Whoever
Tap it
made my
out.
drink. Yeah. So
Tap it out.
anyways,
Wow.
that was a little summary. If any of you watching didn't catch our first episode, go back and do your homework. Come on. We started with whiskey, the best of the spirits.
The
And-
best. The best.
Fighting words.
David, when it comes to like us repeating ourselves on things that we've done before, that's okay because a lot of people are going to come in halfway through and not have time to watch like 40
fair.
million episodes. So it's okay for us
That's
to
totally
repeat
fair.
stories and repeat anecdotes.
Well, the day that we get to 40 million episodes will be the day
40
that
million.
I retire or should have retired already.
So David, you have my permission if and when I die to AI synthesize my voice and put a computer screen here or a digital representation of me in the middle.
If you were still around, you would live to regret that. But you
Okay.
will be dead, so it will be fine.
Or you can just bring in my twin brother. I have a clone.
That's true. That's true. He might not be
Shout out to
appreciative
Nate.
of that.
You're
Anyways,
next.
We're
Everybody-
rambling.
Everybody on the internet knows him as not Ike.
Not Ike. Yep, that's definitely. Yeah, we should cheers to Ike's brother right now. Just
Ike.
not Ike.
Not Ike.
Yeah.
Cheers to not Ike.
All right. So, anyways, we've been going on.
Sorry.
You're tapping.
Oh,
I tapped.
hold on,
I
hold on,
tapped.
hold on.
Oh man.
Go us.
There's proof too.
There is proof. All right, so we've been going on. Let's do like a quick little introduction as to Jules. Who are you? Like, introduce yourself. Like, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I've been in. So I'm Jules. Clearly, I'm from Newburgh. Like literally, well, I was born in Oahu, but raised. I moved to Oregon at a really young age, and did all my schooling out here, and got into hospitality, and I like really fell in love with bartending. So I started bartending at 21. I'm 33 now. And I felt like it was something that like a lot of people did because they didn't know what they wanted to do in life. It was kind of this like area where it's like not lost souls, but it's like I actually took it very seriously. So I'm like, what can I do to like continue to find the white light in this industry? So I moved to Hawaii in 2016 and started working at some, big bars out there. And
Tommy's doing the hang loose over there.
yeah,
Shout out Hawaii. Hell
Shoot,
yeah.
brother.
Tommy, you lived
island
in
were you
Hawaii
in?
for a little bit,
I was
right?
on Big Island, so I was actually living off grid for a little bit. I lived like on a big ranch, and it was amazing. And I ended up working for a rum distillery, hence why I think
Dude.
the rum distillery is called Cooliana Rum Works. And in my interview, I said, "Well, my name is Juliana, and it rhymes with Cooliana." So I think this has to.
I love it.
be
That's pretty cool, Yana.
Yeah.
Tommy, get out of my house.
Oh my god, I love that. But yeah, no. COVID came though. I was making rum out there, rum agricole, and came back to Oregon because COVID, and decided to open a sangria bar out here. So now we have 2 sangria bars. We just opened one right on First Street, right next to Tommy's Stomping Grounds, Old Town. So we're really grateful to be a part of the community, and I'm just
Hell yeah.
stoked to make the cocktail experience out here better because we have the bones for it. So let's just, run with that.
So happy to have you guys here.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Harvest Moon Sangria Bar.
Hell yeah.
Check him out.
Yes.
Okay, I know that we're talking about rum, but give the people just like a 30-second explanation as to what is sangria.
What is sangria? It's super, okay. I always just say fruit, wine, herbs.
Those 3 things combined.
And that's why I decided to do it. Because every traditional cocktail, there is tradition behind it. And I don't like to I love doing a spin on an old fashioned or a Sazerac, but sangria, there was nothing to compare it to because like your first experience with sangria is typically at a party.
Yeah.
And it's in a big
yeah.
bowl.
That's,
like floating eyeballs or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like you're getting into my head right now. You're
We're
describing my first experience
No,
with
it's
sangria.
horrible. So
Yeah.
we actually use like local wine. We use No Men Winery in Newburgh, and I actually make traditional cocktails that are wine based because I stopped drinking spirits, and I'm so glad I am now. So I made a wine old fashioned, and then I just realized that like I was in Oregon doing farmers markets, just trying to I didn't want to work for anybody else anymore because I have so much passion for it, and started making Hemingway daiquiris out of it, mojitos out of it, like Sazeracs out of it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I could pretty much make any wine-based drink taste like an actual cocktail experience. And then I was like, I don't know if I can cuss, but
Holy fuck, yeah.
holy shit, nobody's opened a sangria bar in
Fuck.
Oregon.
That's awesome.
And we have so
God
many.
damn.
Fuck, that's awesome.
We have, and I was like, how many wineries do we have out here?
Well,
and we do one thing.
It's like 700-800 now.
yeah,
Like
Jeez.
just
it's
in this
wild.
county.
So,
is it?
Rewind.
I remember Nick was saying.
Rewind back to like 2018. There was a survey done, and it was roughly like 300 to 400. Don't quote me exactly. I may have the dates a little
What do
bit
you think?
skewed.
2018.
Yeah, well, there were like about roughly 5 years ago. There was about 300 to 400.
Talking about in like
Now there's about 700 to 800.
In
Newburgh.
It just like
Yeah,
in Yamhill County, like in wine country of the Pacific Northwest. It's wild. Like in
is.
every like family that has any like plot of land, they will just be like, hey, we've got this extra like space over here. What should we do with it? Let's plant grapes and do some wine growing and then sell it to this wine producer down the road that wants to buy it because like we're just doing our own thing.
According to the Google AI search results, just kind of go through them. It's Google. No, shut up. It's
Hey, Bing is my favorite way to Google things, just so you guys know.
Is that a?
That is a fun fact. That is a
But
fun
according
fact.
to Google, it says here as of 2018 there were 793 wineries in the northern Willamette Valley, where Yamhill County is located. Is what it says here.
370?
793.
Oh,
so many.
793.
It's still that's such a high
That-
like
that's
such a
still
high
such
number
a high
because you
number.
think about how small or like, and we only do like. I
Yeah,
always
give me
say
the same
this,
number.
like not to bash. There's a lot.
We were rabbit trailing down on sangria and then got distracted
Yeah,
with
I shouldn't.
wine. But we're talking about rum, y'all. I have Zacapa rum here. That is a certain kind of rum. I'm definitely a really big expert on rums, but that is one of them. And I also have Appleton Estates here.
So, yeah, if you remember, Steven was talking about Zacapa. And Zacapa is one of the, I think he mentioned that Zacapa is one of the only ones that put the number that they aged, and it's an accurate number.
Well, they add a small amount of the 23-year
Oh yeah, I
aged
remember
Yeah.
that.
to their big batch of new stuff that they're
But then
producing
they
in order
still
to.
put the, like, the
Yeah,
they
they
still
put
call it
23 on
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But they're blending the 23-year
yeah.
into
It's-
the rest of the stuff.
It's sort of like one of those like forever soups that the like Asian
Yeah.
restaurants have. They just keep adding stuff
Yes.
to it. Similar.
It's like your own family stock.
Actually, here, like,
It's a lot of gas, man.
do you guys
to
want to
keep the
hear a
pot
fun
still
fact?
Ah!
A fun fact not about rum, but about whiskey.
Hey.
That's what sour mashes are. If you ever see the term on a bottle sour mash, they're adding a little tiny bit of an older, like more mature mash to
Into
their large mash
Yeah.
that they're producing in order to just like get it to blend. And it's kind of like making your own sourdough, just like having your own sourdough
There's
There's like
starter at
little
home.
parts. There's like the heads and the hearts and the tails, and a lot of them, like the tails, have like the more fatty acid molecule. Like they have the more flavor on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get those bigger molecules in, it's really cool. A lot of rums are made from like multiple different types and then blended. And I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
only one that's not, or that I know of that I've worked on, because we've done, we made ones like that were just white rum, because a lot of it's either aged or it's added. That's like my biggest
Okay.
thing. So
Huh.
like all spirit comes out clear.
Yeah.
Point
I mean,
of,
if you're distilling it, like it comes out
correct.
clear for
It's-
sure.
All of it comes out clear. So I think what deciphers like good, well, and this is my own interpretation, is just like I can immediately say this has caramel coloring or the added molasses to it. Purely just based off of the color and texture. But like this one is definitely aged just because it's a little bit. But you notice rums are more like like they have that like syrupy, I don't know. That's-
Texture,
yeah.
consistency to them.
So they've
I mean-
just spent, go ahead.
So it's the rums I've tried. They're all syrupy and disgusting.
Yeah.
The best rum that I had was the Worthy Park, the aged one,
Yeah.
the one that Steven brought.
Yeah.
That was
That
really
shit
good.
was really good.
I recommend Diplomatico.
We have Diplomatico. We've tried. I've tried it.
You don't like it? It's still a little syrupy.
You know what? So we've had Diplomatico at the bar for like 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's the same one bottle that we've had. So Steven was making a drink, and he did a straw test to see how it tasted, and he said it tasted watery. So I tasted it.
Interesting.
I was like, holy crap, this is like, it went stale pretty much is what happened. So
What'd you make?
he was making a Mai Tai.
That's
With,
interesting.
yeah, with Diplomatico.
Huh.
Yeah.
I actually learned how to make the first Mai Tai recipe ever. Well, okay, not ever. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. It actually
Written recipe.
It was one of the world's best Mai Tais.
Oh,
And believe it
yes.
or not, it had
Nice.
absinthe in it.
We are
Yes.
talking about
Which
rum,
is
so
wild.
Yes.
It
please.
was a spritz of.
Yeah.
It was so.
So real quick, sorry to interrupt. To the amateur at home, can you just real quick explain like what is that drink? Like how do you build
Yeah,
it?
so Mai Tai normally it would be orgeat syrup, almond syrup. You got lime juice, rum, dark rum preferred, and then also orange curacao.
Okay. Huh.
That was how I was taught and what I know to be a classic Mai Tai.
What kind of orange curacao do you like to use if you're making your own Mai Tai?
Cointreau would be a good one. Yeah.
I love Cointreau. Okay. I cannot get off of
It's very
that.
strong.
It is very strong. But like in my
40%.
opinion, any single drink that could be made with triple sec can be made better with Cointreau.
You know, I think I've heard you say that. I think
I've
on the
said
show
it-
too, right? On
I've
the
said
show.
it multiple times.
I'd say that with orgeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
feel like that almond flavor speaks more to me. I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like people go too acidic with Mai Tais when it's supposed to be like more, I don't know, like full bodied, if that makes sense. With like, it's supposed to taste warm, it's not even like traditionally really doesn't even have pineapple juice in it. Like, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody makes
Yeah.
it with pineapple juice.
Hell
And
no.
like, they make it so citrus forward when it's supposed to be just a lot more complex than I think what we think
Yeah.
or the world
Or
has
or the world of
experiences with.
bartenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what
Yeah.
we think. But I feel like in my opinion, I think that there was one bartender somewhere that was just like, hey, Mai Tai, it sounds like an Islander drink. And this customer tried it and said like it didn't
Yeah.
taste right. So I added a bunch of pineapple juice to it. And
That-
then they loved it. And I feel like that was some bartender's idea to make it more of an Icelandic forward drink.
And then word of mouth, you know. That's
Yeah.
how you get all
And-
these Long Islands and pina coladas and stuff.
So talking about the Mai Tai, rum agricole. That was a word that was dropped earlier, which was something that you made back in the day. Can you explain like what is rum agricole and
Agricole.
how is it different than regular rum?
Exact. That's
So it's essentially they harvest sugarcane. We grew 40 varieties of sugarcane on Big Island, and what the like meticulous timing it takes to actually be classified as rum agricole is like basically you're harvesting all of that. We called it ko, which is the Hawaiian word for sugarcane. And they would harvest and I actually have these dope pictures I wish I could pull up right now.
Well, you can send them to me. I'll throw them up here on the screen just for people to look
Yeah.
at.
Oh, nice.
maybe one right here.
One right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Jules.
No, it's okay. I like that show more. No, but basically, harvesting fresh sugarcane juice, you have very limited time before the natural yeast from the sugarcane starts to turn into itself and destroys the flavor. So you have to get that proprietary yeast in like immediately. So it's basically like harvest sugarcane, take the juice directly to the rum distillery, and then putting that. And we actually made it in. We made ours in a pot still, not a column still, which a lot of rums are made in column stills. So it was able to get like all the, because like the shape of the pot still matters. And like, to me, I just feel like it was just a more meticulous process. So once that came out, I don't know if you've ever had, it's like cachaça. It literally is. It has this like, to me, it tastes like green banana. I don't know how to, like, it just
Green
has this
banana.
kind of like funk to it. If you go into it, like, because I would do the rum tastings and I would have to explain, people have never heard of rum
Yeah.
agricole, but it's like one of, I think only 5% of rums are made in this way. And it's just from farm to distillery
To bottle.
to bottle, and then I would go and take him to a rum shack, and we were a mixology bar, and we would make all of any drink out of rum. So we had a darker one that was aged called Nanea. We had just a silver rum, basically a white rum, and then we had rum agricole, and I was making, like I was saying, Sazeracs, Old Fashions, like all of
Lemon
these classic.
drops.
You can do it's actually a really cool spirit to work with, because it has if you age it, it has those whiskey notes that you're looking for. It's just, to me, it's a different buzz.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And what's the ABV on a rum agricole?
So that's what I think deciphers cachaça and rum agricole. Rum agricole actually has a higher alcohol content, as for cachaça uses a little bit more added sugar. But it's honestly, that's the only difference other than where it's grown. And that's what a lot of spirits I've noticed. It's very territorial, and you can't call this because it was made here. So it's just their own turf of
regional
yes, exactly.
stinginess. Yeah.
Yeah, but sugarcane juice itself is that, and just rum is the best cocktail.
So I think I know where you got your inspiration to do your sangria bar. It's from making rum, because you're making the different cocktails with rum, pretty much, right? Rum agricole.
Cheers to you.
And then you came to wine country and decided to use wine.
That is exactly why.
I like that. I like the origin story.
Yes.
See, that's the origin story of the Harvest Moon, and what inspired Jules to create one of the best sangria bars in the world.
And it started with rum, so that's why I was super stoked to be here. Because I felt like I just had enough passion. I mean, there's so much education on any spirit, but if you have, I don't know, just the passion for it, then I feel
it'll come out through the taste.
Exactly.
Why don't we
Mike, you had something to drop?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on what you want to ask. So
she was mentioning
ABV is anywhere between 40 to 55%.
Geez, that's
40 to
high.
55 for rum alcohol.
And I know cachaça, the one we have over there at the bar is only 25.
Where's it at?
Oh,
we don't have it here.
Middletown.
Over at Old Town.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I could tell you so much about the different types of the rum. I mean, what the differences between them, where there's.
Well, cachaça has to be from Brazil,
It has to be, yeah.
and that's
Yes, correct.
fresh press.
Cachaça.
It-
Rum agricole is from
yeah.
Martinique, which is their, and
But rum agricole.
Where's Martinique?
Originally from Martinique, right?
France?
Islands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Originally from Martinique, but you can make it anywhere as long as you follow those steps.
Essentially, okay, so to me, not the beef that I've heard is they do call it rum agricole in Hawaii, which could be, they've gotten a little bit of criticism for that, but I just feel it's rum agricole is short for agriculture. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, but you don't own that word.
Yeah, seriously.
Again,
I think the Department of Agriculture.
It's that's
Oh,
not
exactly. The DOA.
Yeah.
No, but there's so many varieties. All of the sugar canes taste different. So it's truly just that is blending. It's blending. When you have that many varieties, they all have different flavor components. So to see that being created was just the most epic experience.
I have
for me.
questions. Yeah, go ahead.
I have
me too.
questions. I have so many questions. If you could rapid fire just go off on a couple of the different individual flavors that you had, and then did you have a favorite that you guys produced that was a flavored something?
As far as drinks,
Well, no, as
Or
far
the
as
sugarcane.
just the sugar cane.
sugarcane itself, you guys, if I could only pronounce the names of these,
They're weird names.
Were they
all
Hawaiian?
over the place. You guys,
Hawaiian?
the markings on them. We're gonna pull up a picture. I'm gonna say you guys have to show this picture, but they have this variety of tones. They're beautiful, lime green, and some are tartar, some are just sweeter. And that's to them, that's a treat in Hawaii. And they mass produced sugar for so long. I don't think they knew they could do more with it until late.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is
Yeah, go ahead.
That's
no,
wild.
go.
Just
Well,
growing
I just heard
sugarcane.
that the sugar mill closed or something.
Yeah,
Like,
there are
there's
a
a sugar
lot of
mill
them.
in Hawaii that closed.
It's that was a really interesting way that even just like rum and how rum was discovered was mass producing sugar, right? So what would happen is they would take all of that out and what was left was molasses, which was the byproduct of processing sugar. And it was actually slaves who discovered that you could make alcohol out of molasses, which
Yep.
then turned into rum.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
it's,
shout out to the people.
Oh my God, Tom.
Hey, no, the people that created that. That's awesome.
yeah, but no, it's
Well, we did talk about that a little bit last time.
We
with
did,
Steven,
yeah. No,
just
Steven,
about the
yeah.
history of
and
it.
I shouted
how-
them out too.
Well, like back in like early colonial days, before like the Civil War, there was a large slave population here in the U.S. and like a lot of these communities of slaves would actually use rum and like their different recipes and their own unique bottles as currency, and they would trade amongst themselves for certain things. And it was a currency amongst the slaves primarily, and then it just kind of evolved and
then
blew
prohibition.
up. Then then prohibition
Then
happened.
Prohibition
Yeah.
Steven
happened.
mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
Briefly about like how it was a currency. I like that. So
It's
I
definitely a trading.
the question that David had, I pretty much had to, was like, what's a differentiating flavor of a rum versus a rum agricole?
So
Like the flavor, like what's predominant or dominant in the
to me, like
most rum agricole?
tradition. Okay, so rum agricole. The comparison to me, the standard rum experience is warm, clovey, caramely, like somewhat not oaky, but has, and then rum agricole is like tart and smells like a green banana. Like that is like the best way for me to explain.
Alright.
Like it makes a great Hemingway daiquiri, which is one of my favorite best rum cocktail of all time. If you can nail him like that with rum agricole, it will literally, you will never drink anything else for the rest of your
I mean,
life.
do you use key limes with your daiquiri?
You can.
I think
Absolutely.
I think the original recipe is key limes.
Really.
It has to be key limes.
So, question though, real quick clarifying, what, like if you had to describe to our amateur bartender at home that wants to like make a cocktail for themselves, how would you explain to them how to make a Hemingway daiquiri?
Well, it would be like 2 ounces of whichever rum. I always recommend a white rum or rum agricole because I mean it does taste good with an aged rum, but I don't know, it just has a certain brightness with rum agricole, but it's like half ounce grapefruit juice, a half ounce lime juice or a shot, and that's it. And like I used to add, I add bitters in everything. Bitters is like to me the binding thing of everything.
It's
like,
the salt and pepper of cocktails.
It's
the
amazing
spices.
because you could truly bring a cocktail back just from bitters. So I would just add a couple dashes of bitters, and then
What kind of bitters? Like orange bitters?
I'm like Ango for life.
Yeah, Ango for
Angostura is
life.
in my it's in my DNA.
Angle for life.
For life. I will never like pay shots. I can, it has that like brightness, but I love a clovey. Like I like warm.
Did you see that liqueur that Angostura made? It's Angostura made a liqueur that's pretty much mimics the Angostura bitters in the yellow top bottles.
Oh, that's
Really?
actually kind of
That's the one I brought last time. In that little container.
The
that
white
was
one?
the
Yeah, yeah,
Angostura bitter liqueur.
well. I always
Wow.
drink the
And that was my secret weapon
just 2 dashes of that.
For Battle of the Bartenders?
for Battle of the Bartenders that I won, like unanimous.
You son of a bitch. Yep.
Sorry.
He cheated.
You brought Sprite.
And
You brought
Steven.
Sprite.
Steven,
Right.
You brought Sprite.
What were you making?
that day I
What
didn't
was-
bring Sprite. I just brought my talents. That's all.
What were you guys making?
Rum cocktail, best rum cocktail.
Okay, so what'd you make?
Mai Tai.
Go back.
that's
Go.
I want to taste your
Go back and watch
What'd
that.
you garnish with? That's always
No,
a
we
question.
didn't
of mine.
have a garnish.
We didn't have garnishes.
That's not real.
We didn't have
You
garnishes.
can't.
We were making them here.
you know
at
what?
our
Look
fully
around,
equipped
look
bars
around.
down the road.
Yeah, look
Next
around.
time,
A
I'm
garnish-
bringing some dehydrated everything.
A
for
garnish
us,
does
and-
make the drink like presentable.
Yeah.
It adds a lot of appeal and flavor, or can add flavor. But for the purposes of the show, I wanted it based on taste for the
That makes
initial
sense.
cocktail.
Let the drink stand alone.
Ooh,
That's
I'm
what you're
gonna
going
agree
for,
to
right?
disagree on that.
Oh, okay.
Garnish is like what ties it all. It's like an aromatic
No,
thing,
yeah,
like
no,
going
it's
in,
the cherry
like
on top.
slapping
It adds,
that
it adds,
basil
yeah.
or like mint, like a little mint bouquet. Oh,
Would you say
No, it adds to it.
Would you say that the garnish Mai ties it together?
My
Oh
ties
my
it together.
Damn, dude, that's a stand-up.
I get out of your house.
I like it. No, I like that
Yeah.
because that was genuine.
Fun fact: David loved that.
Genuine.
oh my god, that was unreal. Cheers to the
Oh
Mai
my
Tai.
God.
Cheers to the Mai Tai.
Cheers,
Hell yeah.
cheers.
To
Honestly, I'm having so much fun, and
Cilantro.
I'm not even drinking rum. Can we get a
I
shot
know, we
of
should
Zacapa?
probably drink rum.
Yeah.
Let's get a
Finish.
shot of Zacapa.
Am I gonna finish this
Do we
first?
want to do
or
a shot
should-
of Zacapa?
Yes, we got glasses
we
right
got, we,
here.
got, we got glasses here.
Let's get that
I
bottle.
just
I'll
love
put-
Yeah,
the name.
let's just pour it.
Be the
Grab
bottle.
if you could grab one of those extra ones to get one from Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pour?
Yeah.
Actually, sure. Why not? Why the fuck
If
not?
you want to.
So we have a guest pourer here today. His name's
Turn around,
Jeremy.
turn around and say hi.
Guest bartender.
He
Alright, so here's
he
the
actually
four
kicks ass in the
glasses.
back of house making food.
doing
This
these
is one
four?
of his
Yeah, these
most
four are
skilled.
Cilantro, guys, cilantro.
Cilantro.
Are you saying cilantro?
Yes, I am.
Cilantro, that's our thing.
So
We're getting shirts made.
salute,
gonna get
or
shirts
no,
made.
sante, salud, and then Tommy said cilantro.
Yeah.
I say pros.
I tied all of that together.
There's also hats and sweaters on the way for my.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing.
I'm gonna taste this first, and then I'm gonna shoot.
Oh my god.
Did we
I
try it?
love that.
Are we gonna try it?
Oh,
Oh,
cheers.
sorry.
drink-
I was ahead
drinks
of the
first?
game.
Cheers.
Questions
We
later.
don't have to shoot it all, just try.
Yeah, I'm just
No.
trying it.
It's a rum episode after all.
Ooh, that's
See, to me, that doesn't have as much
Smoky.
bite at the end as
It's smooth,
it has a
It's very
smooth
smooth.
bottom.
but it is smoky. I'm not a big fan of like.
I like smooth bottoms.
Yeah, God.
We
damn
love
it.
smooth bottoms.
Jules, as I'm
Yeah.
drinking.
I'm so
As I'm
sorry.
drinking. You say it has a smooth bottom.
I love a smooth bottom.
Who doesn't love a smooth bottom?
Oh, gosh.
That's how we describe rum. all
I
the
like
time.
a sharp front and a smooth bottom.
That was a little hard.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, Ike.
I was looking for the boo button, but I don't have a boo button. I've got this one.
This is really good.
You know, so we talked briefly about the Hemingway daiquiri, right?
Yeah.
I do want to ask you guys if you've heard of any rum cocktails in movies.
In movies.
Oh, that's a good question.
Whoa.
Remember when we did famous
Where's the
cocktails?
Jeopardy song out at this moment?
Bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum.
right? Like,
Right? Seriously.
That's hard.
No, that-
Because I bet
yeah,
you
I think
it's
you
spread.
use it.
I honestly think it's the Mai Tai. Or
Is it the Mai Tai in a movie?
Yeah,
I
like
don't
a Mai
remember.
Tai or a blend, like a pina colada. Pina colada.
There you go.
Well,
If you
it
like-
was a
It's
song, right? It was a song, yeah, yeah.
No, but like
There's a lot of movies that have
any
that
weird rom-com
Okay.
where they go to Hawaii and fall in love, they order a pina colada.
The best,
It's
the
been
best,
said.
the best rum drink in a movie would have to be Captain Jack Sparrow. Why is the rum gone?
Yeah.
And that's
Oh, there you go.
We did drop a forum in the Instagram, and
I do have my pirate hat over here.
yeah,
Like it's on the,
we
it's
dropped
on the skeleton.
No, okay, we didn't drop a forum. We dropped a form. Form. And Ike's made fun of me for that. But we dropped a forum and it was like, what are your questions or like suggestions or anything that you have to say about rum? And the number one response was, why is the rum always gone?
Exactly what it is.
People just always brought it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was one of my favorite. We did a Halloween thing where we dressed up as our favorite spirit, but
Okay.
it was like to an extreme level of like, what do you think tequila would look like? What do you think
Oh,
rum
yeah.
would look? And vodka, and I was rum, and that was like one of everybody just
Did you have like high heels and a purse?
for rum. No, I was.
What
no,
were-
I
what
was
were you?
I was pirated like
Oh.
gypsy out.
Oh, I see.
I like, oh my gosh!
Sorry.
But seeing like my friend dress up as vodka, I was like, this
Wait, I
is-
wonder. Yeah, how did your friend look? Because
Yeah,
vodka.
that's a good question.
Because when I think of vodka, I think of like
Hold on. Do we have
Basic bees. Some basic
are there,
bees.
Are there
Well, you-
pictures that we can put on the screen?
I have a picture of me dressed as Rum.
No, since we don't have consent from other people, but if we have a picture of you, it's
Yes,
perfect.
but I think it's a great Halloween idea. Dress up
Yeah.
as your favorite spirit and like what you think it
Yeah.
interprets. Like, because I mean, what would you say for tequila? I don't
No,
know.
don't
I
ask
don't even
me.
wanna say
Don't ask me. I got nope.
I would say something.
I'm not touching it.
don't ask him.
I need bikini bottoms and coconut bra. Like that's
For
what I
tequila?
would for tequila for sure.
Dude, I would wear a sombrero and a fucking long mustache.
I have 3 of those. That's what I was gonna say.
I feel like mine would be an argument.
Dang, that's good.
That's good.
That's why we have her here.
That's
She's
really
also
good.
funny.
The vodka and people wearing one of those like
Great
flappy,
drinks.
those like black flappy hats and like dressed like all Russian.
Yes.
That's I just like I don't want to classify it, but it was also just really funny to see.
I feel like if you're bourbon, you have to be wearing like boots and a belt buckle or something like that.
And smoking a cigar.
Smoking a cigar.
So what about whiskey though? Like bourbon. So if you're going bourbon, what would whiskey
Okay. Oh,
be?
well, Scotch. You gotta wear.
Scotch, you gotta wear a kilt.
You gotta wear or
He's open a
polo,
cigar.
like the polo,
Yeah.
the jockeys.
Oh my gosh, I like love visualizing that, but like really gin. Let's talk about gin.
Oh geez,
like
we did that a couple episodes ago.
No, but
But
like
what
how
would
they would look.
like? What would they look like?
I'm imagining a guy that in like a polo with like a sweater wrapped around his neck.
Yeah.
No, I just think about James
proper.
Bond. James
He's
Bond.
proper.
Yeah.
No, he's on his way to the yacht club.
James
He
Bond.
has a hidden
James
drug
Bond.
problem.
He's got
Yes.
coke shit in his
Yeah,
pocket.
exactly. But he's at that. What's the game with the horses?
Polo. A polo match. Yeah.
The show always gets better towards the end.
Yes, it does.
That's when the alcohol kind of shows.
No, it's for no reason. It's just random. Like, yeah.
That is a really random sport.
But we got
Sorry.
spirit.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
we
we
got spirit.
How about you?
How
How
about
about
you?
you, Mike? What about me? How you
What
doing?
about me?
So
I've just been over here silent.
I do have a random thought that's been coming up. She keeps talking about Hemingway. If anybody knows anything about Ernest Hemingway, that guy was goddamn insane.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
look him up, do a little bit of research. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I feel like most of them are.
Didn't he paint the Starry Night?
No, Ernest.
That's Van Gogh.
That was Van Gogh.
I know, I'm just messing.
He may have had an influence.
Ernest Hemingway
Yeah,
wrote a bunch of
for sure.
books.
We all know that Van Gogh was totally sober
think-
when he painted.
Yeah, well, yeah. I also think Ernest Hemingway went like fishing with like shotguns and just guns and shit. It was kind of fun. It's kind of awesome. actually.
Okay, back to this rum.
Okay.
This is Zacapa, right?
Yeah, Zacapa 23 is what it's called.
So I have a friend who's from, she's Puerto Riqueño, which is the Spanish way of saying Puerto Rican. But she says that apparently in Hispanic culture, Zacapa is notorious. Like it is a very well-known, very like loved and cherished like bottle is Zacapa. And they will make it like they'll throw a little bit of it into a lot of their own like homemade cocktails. But Zacapa in and of itself, like how is it different than like rum agricole?
This.
Yeah.
Well, you could already. She was
Well, it's
mentioning it a
the-
little earlier.
So it has to be made from. Okay, so rum in itself can be made from. It's typically made from molasses. And it's okay. First of all, you can make it. It's basically molasses, and then they either column still it or pot still it. But for rum agricole, it is the process of the fresh sugarcane juice being the only thing put into the fermentation tanks, right? And then they get to a certain ABV, and that's also very meticulous. And how much you have to check on that, like the distillers I worked with, all of them, it was a like 7-day-a-week job of just it's so like every second like counts for that.
Yeah.
So for it's the juice in itself, and all other rums are byproduct of processing sugar.
Well, they can also make rum from the juice itself too, right? But
Yes, that's
added-
rum.
yeah.
That's rum agricole.
Okay, so that's
That's what
so-
makes it.
Okay,
different.
that's a difference. Oh,
Yes.
I see. Okay.
So rum agricole has to be. It's like the big sugarcane stalk, right? And then they're crushing it,
Okay.
and they're collecting this green I call it the elixir of life. This
Yeah.
is like the purest sugar in the world, and it comes out and it's bright green and like delicious. And this is what a lot of the
Like
Hawaiians.
Is it sweet?
You guys, it's the
The best kind of
It is
sweet.
the best. Oh my gosh! If
I want to
could
try this
only-
Coke.
I really want to try it.
I need to
Coke.
find.
They call it Coke.
Co.
We're going to Hawaii right now.
Yep, let's go.
I know
And
someone
now.
I could take you. So I ran their tour program. So I had to like pop out of the sugarcane farm.
Connections.
I like popped out of nowhere. And
Oh,
it was
so
a-
it's like one of those it's like one of those corn mazes where the people come out to scare you, but it's sugar cane.
yeah. I had a whole act for it. It was fun. It was
Hell yes.
So we're going to Hawaii then, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, season 2, we're taking the show mobile.
Season 2, episode 1, Hawaii. You heard? No. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah. Anyways.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, but this one is delish.
You like this?
really good.
Yes, it's
Mike, what do
aged
you think?
well, and it's saying that there's
It also
sugarcane juice.
I read on the back that it's grown, like the sugar cane that went in to produce this was grown at an elevation of 2,300 feet.
Ooh.
So the 23
fancy.
goes into like they put 23 on there as the altitude, but they also add a little bit of their 23 year aged something to it.
Camping made you gay.
I was listening.
Okay.
I was all in.
I don't
second
know
that
what we're
closest.
laughing over here.
I don't know either.
Speaking of
Well,
rum,
there is a-
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling this rum.
Yeah.
Are you feeling the rum?
I
Yeah.
think we can all see that. We're feeling
Wait,
it.
hold on. I'm feeling the rum.
I'm feeling
It tastes so good.
I hate you
feels
so
good.
much, David.
Let's talk the
It
buzz of rum.
feels wet.
Moist?
But what's your buzz like when you drink rum?
Oh,
My buzz is pleasant.
That was
It's
a very
great.
Good point.
It's not like whenever I drink whiskey and a lot of it, I feel warm and I feel like, holy shit, I'm losing my senses. You know, all that shit.
Oh.
I know. Oh,
I don't know if that's a good. Is that all
No,
your
it's not.
senses?
It's not.
Oh.
for like
It's
fun
not.
thing is a fun fact. This is a fun fact.
So,
Every time I play pool or like my billiards go-to drink of choice, because like the kind of bar that would have a billiards table, I don't know what kind of stuff they have behind the bar. I'm not going to order anything fancy. I'm not going to try and like be that extra to the bartender. So
Next bar
the thing
idea.
that I go to is just a rum and coke, and that's my go-to
Rum and
pool playing game. Yeah, or
Lost
pool playing
respect for
drink.
you. Just kidding.
If you add a little lime to it, it's a what?
Cubra Libre.
Yeah.
We talked about that on episode 8. For all you diehard fans, we talked about that.
the rum.
It makes a difference, sir.
One thing that I did want to ask real quick was for the person that's at home that is just wanting to make a cocktail, what would you tell them, Jules, as like, hey, you're going to use rum, go to the liquor store, buy this, this, and this, make this cocktail at home?
Oh my gosh.
Rum agricole, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like we don't have a lot of rum
Okay.
agricole out here.
I'm going to amend my statement.
Good
Let's
call.
say that this person, I'm going to pretend to be just the amateur at home person, like making a drink. A friend of mine gave me a bottle of nice rum agricole. And I want to go to the store to buy a couple other things
I got you.
to make a cocktail.
I think the best thing because like I feel like rum agricole has so much flavor by itself that it really only needs like the most traditional rum cocktail is a daiquiri. And what's in a daiquiri? It's literally three ingredients?
Literally.
And that's it. And like for me, if it's a good rum, that's all you need. And again, I do always recommend add 2 dashes of bitters in that. So I would make that, add that, and then just strain it, put it in a
What
small.
are your ratios?
So 2 ounces.
Good question.
2 ounces of rum. You can do it like an aged rum. It's definitely I like what it gives. But if you just want something brighter, I would go with just any white rum. To me, I don't feel like they would have the ones that I necessarily drink in the liquor store out here.
That's fair.
But 2 ounces,
Yet.
and then 2 ounces of lime juice, and then like an ounce of simple syrup. And you could even, some people like their stuff more acidic. So you could, a lot of places I've worked, it's like 3/4 ounce citrus, because you don't want to add acidity. Does a lot to a
Too
cocktail.
much, yeah.
Yeah. But and then shake it, strain it in a little coupe glass, and that's to me. But I don't think you need much more than that, and that's what I feel like is so great about that spirit.
I've got another question. We just talked about shaking. There's a bunch of other liquors that you either shake or stir based on like how you can bruise it and whatnot.
So we were talking like there was a friend of Mike's actually that sent in a comment about how if you shake gin, it will bruise the floral notes to it, and it will dilute it down in a way to where you lose some of the more delicate flavors that go into making gins. Is there any kind of delicacy that comes into rum? Like, is there any situation where you would feel like you should stir rum versus shaking it?
It depends on if you're doing like, so, and please challenge me on this. This is like something that I heard that kind of set the standard for how I entered bartending.
Oh man, you better say it.
Okay, well, no, and
Challenge
no,
accepted.
I don't think you're gonna. Anything with citrus is shaken.
Can I hug you?
That's
Can I just-
literally
That's why I said it.
exactly what Tommy has always said. Yeah.
Because that's like
Yes, yes.
once I learned that.
See, we were bartending 100 years ago.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh my
I'm so happy
Oh
that's what
my
it is.
God.
Yes.
No,
I
this
knew-
is, hold on. This
Jules-
Did we
is.
just become best friends?
I was gonna say that exactly.
You hit
God
it
damn
on the
it.
spot.
Are we all gonna go do karate in the garage real quick?
I think we should.
Yeah.
There's so much room for activities now.
Yeah.
And then anything with alcohol, like or spirit based, you stir.
Anything with citrus you shake. And then also shaking does matter. There's like a flow. Like if you're doing a mojito, right? It's more of like a rough shake where you're going back and forth. But like the goal of shaking is to chill and not dilute. So like when you're shaking, hearing the ice cubes like hit all four corners of the tin,
And
that's
Yeah.
Do this.
flow.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the back
that's chilling it.
Can I just want to just interject really quick. I love it when the bartender is making a drink and the melons shake. I'm talking about the drink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the melons shake.
You like
Okay.
Midori, huh?
Sure. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he does.
I apologize.
Round ice cubes coming out of your tins is what you want. You want those roundies. You want those.
She said that. She definitely
Yes.
It's true.
I love
Nobody-
this. I love this.
That's so good.
Well, cheers to round.
Cheers. Yes.
Hey, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Yep.
And to those
Roast.
who taste so
Prost. Privyot. Or whatever they say.
Das Vidania, comrade.
Gaspadania.
we need it, Tommy. You and I need to bartend together one day.
I want to see it.
Just-
I want to see you bartend. I love it. I love hearing, your way of like bartending and your reasons as to, your sangria bar, like your inspiration. I just found out like you would make cocktails with rum agricole and try to mimic like a flavor of a Negroni or old fashioned, all the Manhattans, whatever. And then it turned that into the bar you have now, the sangria bar, and then
Yeah.
use that with wine. Like I'm so interested in trying your cocktails. Like I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I'm a stickler,
I know.
but
I'm sorry. I'm about to like.
but I want to see your version of an old fashioned with wine. Like
Yeah.
I'd love to see
Easy,
that.
but also just like because we will have craft cocktails there too.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a like complete different twist on them.
Okay.
Because I feel like the goal of it was to not be caged into how like I respect tradition. I'm so grateful I had that experience because let's be honest, like that the whole industry there's so much history behind cocktails where
There
it's
is.
like if you can't make that, and
Yeah.
how easy is an old fashioned? But how many times you see somebody
Oh,
fuck
man.
that shit up?
Oh yeah.
well, not
Like-
see how many times I taste.
Yes.
I taste.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And it's true, like, and it's core, it's so simple. And I'm like,
But then I feel like these days, like a cocktail like the old fashioned is based off like preference. Like a lot of bartenders would put like too little or too much bitters, or vice versa with the whiskey, like too little or too much. And then sugar cube versus syrup, like people, I think traditionally the old fashioned was simple syrup, right? I thought it was sugar cube.
No, I
for
use
some
simple
reason.
syrup all the
Yeah,
time.
so I thought it was sugar cube long ago, but I still
Crush
do
it
sugar.
up, yeah.
Yeah, I still do the sugar cube with the bitters. You know, you mash it down like.
There's tradition in that. When you come from like old divey bars kind of vibe, that's like where I started.
Well,
and then
they
worked
would
my
mash
way.
the orange and cherry.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, that
I don't even do that though. I do
I
orange peel.
don't. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
do that.
Yeah,
Just
orange
really
peel.
quick, just really quick. I want to throw this out there for anybody that's following us on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, please follow us. We're gonna do a field trip out to both of her establishments, and
Both
you'll
of
get
them?
both of them. Yeah, both of them.
Oh my god, you guys will.
And
yeah.
you can probably make it part 1, part 2. Go to the Instagram, and you can watch us. You can watch us go out there and do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
that.
And if you're not following us yet, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why are you watching this and not following us?
What is the Instagram handle that they should follow? Even though there's a link in the description.
Oh yeah. So
D1.
our website is clearly obviously D1Q2.com. But on most of all of the social medias, it's D1Q2 pod. So look us up, throw us a follow, comment, like, anything. We do actually do some live streams from time to time. I know that Mike and I talked about the episode when we're going to be doing beer. We're going to actually be playing a game of beer pong.
Oh my god.
That will
Live stream
be,
the whole thing.
yeah, we're going to be time lapsing it for the episode, but we're going to live stream the game.
I wonder.
So
I
follow
wonder who
us.
drinks more beer, Ike or Mike?
Probably Mike.
Oh,
If it's a from
No,
zero,
you
if
drink
it's-
a lot of beer.
Hold on, if it's from a zero to who
Oh.
who can handle who can drink more beer.
The only way to determine this is to have a power hour.
I knew you were going to
Man,
say
this
that.
guy always
I
talks
knew you were
about
going to
power
say
hour.
that. Michael, high five from a distance.
Air high five. Air high
Why?
five.
Why?
So I feel like
Rum.
we're getting close to the end here. I do want to go down the line here and ask just a simple question.
Okay.
If your friends were all going to come over to your place for a party, and everyone unanimously said, like, we want some rum, what would you go to the store? What would you buy? What cocktail would you make for your group of friends that all said that they wanted something with rum?
Ooh, good question.
It's like anything's like fair game. Like
I
pick
mean-
something and
Okay, so I grew up in the 90s.
I'm sorry.
So I'm going to go Captain Morgan's.
And what's the drink?
what's the drink?
What's the drink?
Rum and Coke?
You guys remember that episode where I told you where we would shotgun it? Beer bong? The beer
Oh,
bong?
just
Yes.
fucking
yeah.
Captain Morgan though.
Yeah.
You're gonna take
You're gonna
Captain
fucking
Morgan
throw
out of
it
the
on
beer
Captain
bong?
Morgan.
You asked me. I
Where
told
were you?
that
Where did you grow up?
Twalton.
Where do you where no, Mike, where do you want to be incarcerated for murder?
Wait, I get.
Yeah, seriously.
Like that's.
You're literally signing yourself up for murder charges here from alcohol poisoning.
It's okay. Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I
I'm
I
not
ride
scared.
for Twalton though. I love Twalton. I fuck with Twalton.
All the way. All
Okay.
day.
Not fair.
That is awesome.
It started really not so bougie, but then
Do you remember his birthday episode? He was talking about his first instance with alcohol, or how he
Yeah.
would. Yeah, I remember that because I was like, we don't condone any of that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
well, I mean, I'm
Thanks.
an
So
adult.
yours would be a beer, like a shot, and then a chaser of a
Beer
beer
bong.
bonging.
It'd
That's
be-
your drink of choice for rum.
It would be a brownie
Me?
special.
Is that what I heard?
my drink of
Is that
choice
right?
But for a
rum-
party, you're hosting a party. You're buying rum.
Oh wait, is this story time?
No.
No. It's hypothetical. It's
No, but I
hypothetical.
like your answer.
You did-
That's
you
what
did
I'm
have a
saying.
good
I'm like, let's leave it at that. That's dope.
I like Malibu.
So you do a Malibu what?
Rum.
Pineapple?
No, what's the drink? What's the drink you're doing?
No, I don't do drinks, you guys. Come on, I'm not.
Oh no, we're talking about sophisticated people.
You're gonna make a jungle juice bowl,
Yeah.
and everyone said that they only want rum as the alcohol in it.
So like 5 different types
What
of
are
rum.
you gonna add things?
As long as everybody feels the same way as I do, we're doing it.
Just doing straight rum. You're just pouring bottles of rum in
What is
here.
in that rum?
Yeah.
By the way, I
Wow. No, he.
of age.
No, he poured
Of age.
he poured me a glass of something earlier, and he handed it to me, and he's like, here, take this. It's whatever it is, and I take it. He's like, it's. I'm like, what is this? He's like, it's rum and roofies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that your drink of choice?
It's a good
You
time.
don't remember that night, but I
It's
do.
a good old. Yeah.
I remember
The old Cosby evening.
Oh,
Tommy.
God.
Tommy, what would you say is the drink that you would make for your group of like a small group of friends?
with what rum though?
With
Yeah.
like what rum, what drink, and I'm gonna add another caveat here. There's no budget,
Oh,
so
no
and
budget.
actually go as complex as you want.
Well, I'd go not too complex, but I'd choose Appleton 12 year and make a rum old fashioned with chocolate bitters
You took.
and
So-
Angostura.
Why did you take
Appleton,
my answer?
the black label.
God
Black
damn it,
label
Tommy!
12 year.
That's really what
I'm
I was
gonna do a
say.
raw simple syrup, 1-to-1 raw sugar, and then 2 dashes of chocolate bitters, 1 dash of Ango, and then a citrus peel over, but garnished with cherries, dark cherries.
What citrus?
Orange.
Orange.
What
Okay.
about a little cinnamon on top of that?
You know,
Oh,
We have a friend that would
hold on.
love
Are
you
you
for
talking?
that.
Are you talking like a dash of cinnamon or like a cinnamon stick thrown in there?
No, well, just
oh,
like
what about a charred
you can
cinnamon
like
stick?
shave a cinnamon stick over, or I just take like.
We're gonna
I'm a
do
cinnamon-
1.5 whispers.
I'm
of
a cinnamon
cinnamon.
slut.
It's just
No.
I'm
Cinnamon
No.
I am a cinnamon slut.
You have cinnamon, and
I-
somebody in the other room just whispers it, and then it ends up in the drink.
I have cinnamoned.
All right.
Cinnamon.
Your liquor.
I am not well versed with different types of rum, and
What
also
about gins?
no, we're talking about rum.
Oh,
We're talking about rum right now.
Well, there's Kraken.
Do you
there's
do you
Captain
rem-
Morgan.
do you remember
I
that
have
time?
an answer.
Okay.
I have an answer. So the rum that I would choose, if everybody's like, "Hey, we're coming over. We want you to get a decent rum," I would go with pirate rum.
Oh,
That's spelled Pyrat. And so there's 2 different versions of it. I would get the more expensive version, and it comes with a little medallion. And that is the depiction of Hoti, who is the patron saint of bartenders, that comes with your bottle of pirate rum. And I would not serve it in a mixed drink. I would have a selection of things to mix it into,
With.
so that either one person can make drinks for everybody, or they can make their own drinks rather than me selecting specifically what they'll be drinking out of it. So the one pirate rum I would get is a blend of different types of rum mixed into one bottle.
that's a great answer. I am now going to modify it a tiny bit. You are hosting a very fancy dinner,
Okay.
and you came up with the menu. Everything, like the food is settled. Michael is cooking for you because he's a kick-ass chef. But all of the people said that they want a cocktail, and they all want it with rum. And it is your decision to pick them out a specific rum cocktail
Rum cocktail.
that you were going to make for them at home.
we talked about it for 2 episodes.
I have
Well,
my answer.
I'm probably just gonna go like so. I have two answers.
Okay.
First one is rum and coke, which you cannot use pirate rum for. The
What?
second answer is I'm just gonna pay Tommy an exuberant amount of money to go make whatever the fuck.
Tommy, get in here.
Cheers.
That's
I'll
good.
come in and I'll make the most, best cocktail ever.
Because I'm
He's gonna do a Mai Tai. He's gonna do a Mai Tai. Let's just be honest.
Mai Tai
There's no
works.
budget.
My tie is the way to
so
go.
if
If
it's
there was no budget.
if it's a fancy feast, we're doing like Hawaiian pork and all that
Okay.
good shit.
So I was gonna ask-
Michael is
Yeah,
going
that's
all
the-
out with it.
No, I was
so-
gonna ask what the cuisine was because that's what I would do. To
We're doing like that.
I would make it go around
No, if-
the food that we're eating to make the drink.
Fair.
If it's gonna be fancy, I'm gonna do one of those things where you put the pig in the ground with all the coals around it. We're doing one of those.
And you're also gonna make mezcal at the same time.
I love that's my favorite.
Thank
I'll
you.
I'll work with you on
And
that
it's
one,
late
Michael.
and I can't get any of that right now.
If you guys want me to
Dude,
cook,
Hawaiian food
Then
in
I
its core is so
control.
simple. It's meat, rice, mac salad.
Hell yeah.
and
Yeah,
little.
not
so
wrong.
Yeah.
to me, any
Boy.
rum cocktail goes with that. And
So now let's move on to Jewel. Like, how would you answer that question? It's your turn.
when I when I heard everybody else, I want to be like, ooh, Hemingway Daiquiri, because it truly is in its core, like that's my favorite rum
think
cocktail.
she has a little bit of a leg up because she got to hear 3 different answers before she got to come up with her answer.
No, but mine's actually, my actual answer is very simple, and I whispered it over here because I was like, wait a minute, dark and stormy.
Yeah.
Because, and I would do it with Diplomatico.
That's my nickname.
What, in bed?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
It's hot in here.
I'm gonna call you.
I got this.
I'm gonna call you Dark and Stormy from now on.
That's
too
really,
Cheers.
cheers to you, dark and stormy.
No, this got. You're
Oh
right,
my
you're right.
god!
You're right.
Don't call him that.
You're right. This got really dark and stormy.
Yeah, in the credits,
Anyway.
it's not gonna show Ike's name. It's just gonna show Dark and Stormy.
There you go.
Do it.
But no, it's such an easy. I don't think. Okay, if I have a fancy party, I'm on like the catering mindset where I'm like, I gotta bust out a really good cocktail fast. What's easy? Like a good ginger beer, no Seagrams or whatever. You want like a good spicy ginger beer, and then lime juice, and then Diplomatico Reserve. It's to me, it would appease to like the whiskey drinkers because it has that oakiness where I just feel like you can't mess up a dark and stormy.
Yes,
and
you
it's
can.
just well,
Calm down.
we're trying to fix that.
Calm down, Tommy. Calm down.
No, that's
Tommy's
cool.
worked with a lot of people that have really fucked up easy cocktails. I mean, there was this one guy that poured like 3 or 4 ounces of Jack Daniels into a rum, like a Jack and Coke, and served it to a customer.
So that was my first cocktail ever asked of me, and I didn't know what a Jack and Coke was. So I was, yeah.
That's how you
We still love you.
That's
We
how.
still
That's
love
how you.
That was
learn,
100
though.
years ago. David,
It's
thank you
100
for the
years ago.
reminder.
We still love you, Tommy.
It's a humbling experience, though. You'll never fuck up again because you were so.
Hell no, I got J&C's on lock, son.
I did the rim shot. I should have done this one.
All right,
That was too
David,
good.
rum cocktail, your party.
So, if I were to make a drink for a group of friends, if anything, I would obviously like try to cater it to what the friends like. So I would change it up. But if they were asking me what I would make for them, it would be a mojito because I love it. And if you've ever had a mojito that's had like not the freshest mint versus super fresh mint, super fresh lime, and like a good quality rum picked out, it's so enjoyable.
Can I just say that I feel like that makes you a really good friend for wanting to muddle that much?
Yeah.
because that is the last thing I would
Yeah,
At least she's not making one of those gin whips.
That's
Low key,
love.
full disclosure, the thing that I would probably
Fun
do
fact?
is, fun fact. I would take a bunch of mint, put it in rum, shake the shit out of it, and then pour it into my jungle juice container.
What about
I would do that
if
once.
you infuse the mint in the rum, but also steep it in rum for like 3 days, but also add mint to make a mojito? That would make it a more minty mojito.
Yeah. Or like one step up that I would do too is I would throw mint into the jungle juice bowl and then like have strainers on the table. And it's like, hey, when you scoop your mojito out, put the strainer on top of your cup, pour it through the strainer, just strain out like any of the leaves that you get.
You're over
Hey.
letting people. You're overestimating how retarded people. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Hold on.
I'd
Let me start that
rather-
over.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me start that over. You're overestimating how stupid people can be.
You're right. I mean, people can be dumb.
Well, that's
from
why
time
you
to
have to
time.
explain it.
Yeah, and that's why I would explain it. And if I'm inviting friends over for a fancy dinner, I'm not gonna invite the dumb tards. Or like
The one guy like Jeremy
Exactly.
shows up and he just didn't hear the instruction.
Oh.
Sorry, Jeremy.
burn. Wow.
It's okay.
If anything, Jeremy is one that I would trust above most.
I would invite
you're-
Jeremy to my rum
No,
party.
actually, you're right. He'd probably be the one telling people how to.
He would be getting on other people's
No,
asses
he's the
for
one
not
telling
doing
people
it
the
right.
Instructions for the alcohol, which is if you're hosting a party, which is kind of weird.
you.
Yeah.
Responsibility. It's not all day.
Yeah.
What's
Straight up.
that?
See you next PX. Let's go.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's sip this.
Yeah, we're last
For the
summer.
last time.
All right.
I forgave you. I did. All right. Oh wait, I gotta go.
I don't have. I need to put a. Oh, we're out of time. No, we're actually out of time. We gotta
No,
start.
30 seconds.
Okay, wait.
Pause.
Oh. It's anywhere. Anywhere's
The middle one. The middle one. Oh God, what is?
I love it. Yes, keep that, David.
Thanks, everybody.
Keep that one in there.
Cheers, y'all. Thanks, girls. Tommy, you're not allowed to drop a bottle.
Are we gonna start?
Oh shit! Anywhere you want? I wouldn't have chosen my face. I would have marked your territory somewhere deeper.
Asshole.
Oh! Shit! Hey. Oh, thanks for being here. Hey, don't make it. Are you still talking about the
Welcome to the podcast where the good times begin.